Do you believe in magic? And in ghosts? Let's suppose I throw a ball against a wall. Classical physics tells us that unless we spend an extraordinary amount of energy to throw that ball, it will rebound. It is obvious, right? Well, not so much. What if I told you that the next time you throw that ball, it could pass through the wall like a ghost? Even though classical physics does not support the existence of ghosts, it seems that quantum physics does. Quantum tunneling, to be more precise. Now, imagine we become small, and I mean really, really small. So small that a ball becomes an electron, that a wall is no longer a wall but turns into a potential barrier. Intuition would tell us that as the ball, the electron will bounce back. But in small scales, it turns out that particles start behaving strangely. They start behaving like a wave. This means that when we throw the electron, it won't have a fixed path, but instead there will be a wide range of possible trajectories the electron could have taken, and therefore many places where the electron could possibly be. The electron is now said to be in a superposition of states. This distribution of probabilities is decoded as information inside of what is known as the electron's wave function. With this, we could calculate the probability that we could find the electron at every position. Therefore, when we throw an electron against a potential barrier, because it can be in more than one place at once, it could be here, or here, or here, or even inside the potential barrier. But what's more interesting, if we go in deep analyzing the possible places where the electron could be, we notice that the possible space does not end suddenly at a potential barrier. In fact, there is a slight possibility that we could find the electron at the other side. And therefore, it is possible, although unlikely, that the electron went through it. So, this means you can just walk against a wall and cross it? Well, unfortunately, you can't. For two main reasons. First, because matter cannot be crossed. Yeah, the electron just crossed the potential barrier, but the barrier, unlike a wall, has no mass. It represents a force field, so our first example was not totally correct. And the second reason is because even if it was possible, the probability of an object passing through a barrier decreases as the object has more mass, and as we are pretty massive compared to an electron, our probability of doing quantum tunneling would be millions of times smaller, unless obviously you or me.